Hello. How's it going? All right. I believe they are attacking. I believe we are holding. I don't know if they're clearing, but I'm going to assume that they're going to clear. We get a move. I hate spending B2 here, man. It feels like every time that I need B2, I never actually need them. Every time I bring B2, I don't actually need them. But at the moment that I cut them, it's like B2 would have been real fucking nice here. It is eternally cursed. But yeah, we're not really interested in having to figure out some other way to clean up Java, so B2 it is. Is there anything cute that we could do here? Maybe aim here, go for the reset on Bausch, and try to set up an anchor for Haywire on Mob Enforcer? All according to plan. They're kind of just dead already. Okay, we got exposed here, so let's go here. Same trick. Go for the Haywire reset. This is the shit that I'm talking about. We bring B2, and then they just never get to play the video game once. He's a fucking security blanket. We used Choke last turn. I don't know if any of those debuffs applied or if they died to the expose. No, they didn't die, did they? He's just dead. No, he's not. Fuck. Now it is. Is this a Super Garwi debut? I sped up Piet to try to give Maul a speed starter. I didn't actually jazz them much past that. I did not remember to. But I don't think they really need much. It's more so just putting them in the right position. I want to say I gave Django health. This is like the 5th fucking time that I'm pretty sure I gave Django health, and it's going to turn out that I somehow didn't. But for the time being, I think I gave Django health. I gave Django health. I can now visually confirm. Am I winning? I'm not losing, but I need to kill shit. We need to make sure that Balin works, I guess. I guess we go Hunter Crown just for the fuck of it. I imagine we just want the extra Terminator. Fucking relax, man. I was not too keen on seeing you stay. This mark is counterproductive. Why do we ignore taunt? I'm glad I randomly tried. Dreams are real. We probably don't need to care about batters today, honestly. Alright, cheer it. Spiced up a bit. Do we need bays here? I don't think we do. Let's say bays for Radis. Alright, so from what we said last time, she should just have Mark whenever... Or they should have Mark whenever decoy still exists. There is no echo, so we don't have to worry about cleansing shit off. I can't fucking see. Wait, where's the second decoy? I maybe should have had him remake that. This is what I'm talking about. Why is there no mark out? Why am I able to just click Battle Obi-Wan? He definitely did not have mark. There are some weird things happening here. Oh, the Luthen thing. Yeah, but why do we have the mark? I really need to just fucking read the kit. I'm trying to glean it out just by like looking at the behavior. It's not happening. Three-PO shielding is going to be an annoyance to cut through. It's back. Sure, it's slinging some heat. Appreciate it. We got 2 minutes left. I think we can use Luthen's offense up more aggressively now. They're gonna have a significantly harder time killing the decoy. Like this. We have lost the ability to mark. We have gained the ability to mark. We have lost it. Gained it? Lost it. Me don't understand. That works. Someone screamed at me to pull up Sagara's kid afterwards. What flavor are we dealing with? Bulksier. So we don't need starting TM. But as a GK, this will be a technical. This might have to be a JML fight. Question mark to someone once it becomes a weakness. Weakest? That would make sense. So Dispel doesn't actually do anything here, except get the foresight off. Does basic? We don't have much time. Can we, like, basic here to set up Mara and then middle on Ray? Yes, we can. Problem, he has tenacity up. I know for a fact that we cannot let him start, so we have to play around it. And then we hit him with the machine gun? We do not have vulnerable on Ray at the moment. I really wouldn't Mara to try to get vulnerable out. Wait, we crit. Certainly, this is not the most standard way to play this fight, but it's serving purposes. We got the Cal skip. Alright, most of the shocks are off. We could just go here for now and let them out. Alright. Full fucking control freak. Not the expected thing to see. Okay. I suppose yeah, how long the battles go. Well, if I went the AoE opener, it would have been deeply uncomfortable. Like, honestly, we probably would have lost. I had to, like... I don't know if it was necessary to reinvent the wheel, but that was the only path that I could really see to, like, a somewhat comfortable victory. We just had to know when it was time to consolidate. Actually, I'm pretty sure I could already answer this whole thing, especially for today. Piggybacking on the whole Decoy becomes weakest, 3PO with his protection up can be given to everybody except the Decoy. That's gonna take tempo. I don't remember what I was doing against Grey Mothers. I can do Bo-Katan again. Done. They're holding a bunch of GLs. That much is certain. It's a zombie? Does that matter here? Is there ever a world where I'm going to regret not having Sana? Do I even have Sana? I do have Sana. Did I remember to equip the Datacron? Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Damn, insane gameplay. We could try it. I imagine Bama helps a lot. We'll try to greed. Offense doesn't really do much for us, but it's better than nothing. This is the Radis Crown? I don't even know if Radis is a fight today, but that's the Radis Crown. Just on principle. Well, it's Blessed Morgan, whatever that means for us. Is Morgan Bless gonna shut us down? Pause, we should not use AoE. We don't want him to be getting a bunch of turns in turn meter. We should let him stay at full overheat. It might be too late, honestly. And I fucking hit it anyway because I want the forest side pop. Head empty gameplay. Good shit. You need to go. This man just got laid out on the ground and fucking just jumped. So you gotta practice your moves in advance. I guess Beskar might have made more sense for Bo-Katan. Paz has survived. Alright, what the fuck am I using on Gungans, though? I would maul, dude. With TM preload. Gungans kind of has some anti-preload shit, but there's only 5 teams left to kill. This is not this hard, but it feels hard for some reason. Set the terminal could probably just chill here. Yeah, but IG-12 is already fine on bulk and it has counterattacks, so they lose a lot of the features of level 3 best card. Not lose, but they waste it. I know JML against Gungans is fine. We have C, JML, Bane, Reva. We have counted to 4. What about Zori against Gungans? Didn't I do that one time? Is that probably a bad idea here? Is he just not moving on the B+ zone? I don't trust Zori against the... Wait, is it the previous droid DC? Not to be confused with the current one, but or the past one, or the attacker cron, but the current one. It is not. Stap is still Stap, though. I mean, listen, if they're gonna give me room to clown around, who am I to say no? Okay. Confirmed we are playing the video game. For now. Now we just rip it? We have denied them the extra health. And then a bunch of shit starts happening, blah, blah, blah. Not yet. I would like to get the inspired back out of the bros. Alright, we have kind of lost all of our tempo. The tank revive actually pushed us a little bit further than I was hoping. What does that mean? It means I'm shooting you in the fucking face. That's what it means. I hope this helps. How much can we save for next match? Maybe that's the real question. Isn't Reva against Gungans vaguely a thing? You just aim at Jar Jar and put the generator blender? Or is that no longer an option? Was that cron independent? Yeah, I did fix the Discord. Nice. Yeah, screw it. Said it. Pretty sure I don't have anything compelling here, but I don't think it matters too much, probably. Um, I don't know. Ufusi is kind of comfy when it works. Wait, this is supposed to be on Amidala. Wait, they're weaker than they could be. Fuck. I screwed up. This can't be evaded, so basic is actually the correct boot. Nasty banners, but it gets us where we need to go. We do have Maul, actually. Relic 7 Hermit Yoda? Oh my god. He's probably still gonna fucking die today, but. Am I forsaking JML a bit here? 1, 2. Yeah, we kind of are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Possible. Not exactly the realest team I've ever had with JML. Maybe he doesn't add anything here, right? As are just gonna get fucking murdered, even though he could kind of help. Oh, was it Tank Revive? I may have fucked up. No, it's not. I mean, we played around the last time without it, but that was with JKL. Can I please have Master's Training now? I'm forcing you to go. This is bullshit. Your training fucking sucks. Alright, maybe I went a little bit too thin. I need more tabs at this point. We need to diversify. Actually, would it be fun to try Grievous against... It would, wouldn't it? I should do ships first so I can fuck around. Give myself permission. Oh, there's not too much ships, though. Either way, still. It's the correct thing to do. Okay, what the fuck is up with this, like, angled ship bug? I saw this happen last night. I think it's actually, like, hurting gameplay. Nah, screw it. We have barely made any debuffs. Ships with 18 on the clock? I mean, I can take a break for a second if you guys want. Sorry, it hasn't been so long. I haven't really been pacing myself. I mean, exact repetitive, right? Sure, we'll keep you. No breach. We still got the gangster lean going on. House Dude would be like a good and smart and safe thing to do here. Yeah, bro. Fucking ow. Enough of that. Immediate mark opportunity? Don't mind if I do. I don't do this many reinforcements, but whatever. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna pop both foresight. Now we're angled forward. Ow. Ow version 2. Hey, look, reinforcements. I don't know, like, doesn't I went for the bomber first just because I thought that it auto-taunted when you dispelled Shield Deflector anyway. Maybe an unnecessary step. Have I dropped any battles so far? I have not. So we have 2 battles worth of attrition. I imagine this is gonna feel awful without Grievous, but I want to try it anyway. Hey, what's up, Scribe? How's it going, everyone? Technically, we could mess around with DTMG here as well. There is no Cal. We do have to play assuming that they're going to clear. So I'll use Grievous on the cleanup. We don't really operate with that many troopers. Problem. I mean, we'll take any damage we can get. I don't know. It's fine practice. Although maybe I actually would have preferred to have Enoch here. Now that I think about it. Oh well. I think if we just reset here, we really want the tenacity to be gone on them. It's not gonna look at any bonuses here? No. People do this a lot with the Star Killer Crown. Stop counterattacking. We don't want to use the days here, right? I don't know, man. I don't fucking like DTMG. If it's like a hard set clear benefit, then sure. But set the Eternal JML Bane. Grievous. Alright. Now we consolidate things a bit. I don't know if this is ever just Bane here and Eternal here and we save JML for next match. JML is lacking some shit. Wait, isn't Malgus against Malachus a thing? I remember people doing it to my team back in the day. Ow. I should have aimed at Seer here, technically, for the cooldown refund. That helps. Yes, tenacity. Play too fast. Well, he's at 81. I don't think you're going to make it much further, though. Shall I end this in the lamest way possible? Nothing quite says victory like Armor Pen. What if I just tiptoe? That's tiptoeing. Real sneaky, like. I was like vaguely worried about what happened if we did too much damage and like maybe we cooldown increase Nihilus, but the damage knocks him below. I don't know if we do cooldown increase before or after doing damage, but then Nihilus you get a free annihilate and then you could use annihilate on Bane, and I don't know. That was the concern. I don't know, man. DTMG is not a bad squad, but I don't like the fact that like the moment that the enemy team takes a single turn, it's like catastrophically bad. It's like, oh, I'll just time out now. I guess that's it. If you're using DTMG against like a hard turn meter train, well, I just wanted to confirm the actual mark behavior. It seems all over the place. And I feel like it's a very simple clause. If an enemy has a taunt effect, an explosive trap has detonated and inflict marked on the weakest enemy to the end of the turn. Yeah, it was just turning on and off constantly, so unless it was just I know, I'm not saying DTMG sucks, it's just the niche is narrower I would like. I'm not saying that I played that fight perfectly either. Like maybe death just to get the tenacity up off early and might have been decent, but then you would have days basic past that point. I don't remember if Malachus makes you immune to days. Doesn't Searlead make you immune to days, or is it only in TW? What of the two? No, I think she's GAC only. I don't know. I feel like I was deliberately not damaging the decoy that much, and it's still we weren't keeping markup. If C3PO is present, then any time that you like use an AoE like Kyle Katarna AoE, the C3PO will shield the sides. So that would explain why suddenly everyone will be bulkier than the decoy. Yeah. So the clause is that simple. This is just as basic as weakest, strongest dynamics, I guess. I don't know, the way the fight's playing, we literally just have to wait for Kyle Katarn to cycle his first special. Like it took us 4 minutes just to have to like wait to get back around to that point. Good game 2-0 Jedi. How'd the back wall do? They were really trying to avoid the front wall. Oh, before I forget, get the fuck on that squad. Sabine? There. It might not sound like much, but this 30% for damage actually matters. It matters a lot. Considering Qui-Gon has, what? 110, 75 of 110, 25 on dice. I don't remember all the extra. I mean, queen shit. I don't remember the rest right now. We have a lot of extra health, creating a lot of extra offense for damage will feed into. So yeah, it'll just help push us over the top a bit. A bit more aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised if Bad Batch is dying to Bam again. The idea here is that Batcher Kron might actually be core to counteract Bam Kron for the next 2 months. and then you get a window of fuckery to just do bad batch shenanigans. I could have sworn I saw something last night, and I would like to confirm it. Okay, we have 20 stacks. Normally we go -6. Expected behavior with the bad batch chronos that is the -7, but I'm pretty sure we're getting -12, that it's actually ticking up once per. Yeah, it's straight up -12. He is already almost online. Also, if that's the case, what if we don't reset his cooldowns now? Yeah, he's already up. Drop this. Now we have the cooldown reset. Although it's late, so there is no cooldown reset, is there? But just broadly speaking, sequencing wise. Pretty much anytime that I played this, the moment that they get ambushed, they fucking die. Sorry, get captured. What the what? Did they just kill him through captive? What, so they were stopped from regaining health, and then Riposte, like, actually killed them? And now Omega's out of stealth for some reason? Oh, we probably have the stealth cascade. I got you this present. 2.5 million damage. That's crazy that you can kill captive people. I'm pretty sure that's a war crime. Alright. What's going on with the Marvel Rivals update? Is that out, or was it just announced? Dev Vision 05 Hellfire Gala. I saw that mentioned in Marvel's app that everyone was just like dressed up, but I have no idea what the fuck that is. It kind of just seemed like an excuse to make art of them in like high fashion clothing. Maybe the rivals are making it bizarre. Maybe a bit of both. Let's see how bad my aim is today. Technically, I should be trying to do quests on my alts. How much time is it left? 7.5 days. What the fuck does this even mean? What? Oh, that's where it came from? I thought it was like exclusive to that orange skin. Gotcha. Immediate match. Our defense fine. Am I crazy or does this look very hitchy? That's not good. The fuck is going on? I'm playing a fucking slideshow. I'm literally having to guess where my aim is going because I can't. Oh, this is unplayable. The great equalizer. Are people just leaving because they don't want to fight? Like, everyone wants to dick around, but they're literally just walking it forward. This is just propaganda for them at this point. Next slide, please. I get why people are leaving. This is And I'd like it. I can't go any lower, man. But it's actually running a little bit better. Loki just soloed Spider-Man. Perfectly normal match. I don't be honest, for how badly this game is running right now, I'm fine with this going the way it did. I'm going bizarre. Did an update break this game? Or is my computer just... Fuck. Alright. Save me from the slideshow. Elatro? I've never actually tried it. I could, or I can fuck around with Bizarre. They're basically the same game. If you just squint. I might mess around with modded Elden Ring and Armored Core soon. That sounds like a fun thing to do, but I need to do some coding to get the mods to play together that I want to do. Oh, that was short-lived. Mac is interesting. I've seen people with like levels of reagent transformations that doesn't make sense to me. Like I feel like I'm lacking some deeply critical information. For funsies. Slow one item for 3 with burn 6 fire potion. That's definitely not bad. That's not crazy. The runic potion is actually not that bad, but it assumes that you're going weapons, which Mac doesn't always necessarily do. But also, without support, this is basically nothing. Also, poison 4 every 4 seconds is not a bad early option. Oh, so a bronze is only one of your weapons gain lifesteal. We could still look for a weapon to anchor that on. Also, this is still a potion, so we'll still have nothing early game. If that's the case... Yeah, let's go. We got 2 piggybacking lifesteal synergies. This is anti-weapon, but it's still an okay early game item. Yeah, we don't really have weapons. Is the thing about it. I think this will be decent for early PvE at the very least. I don't think this is worth the -2 money. I don't know if Fang is decent to go for here, maybe? Yeah, it's a 7-second cooldown, but it does increment up pretty rapidly. That is synergetic. And that's also quite good. Yo, Dooch. Welcome, everyone. Just wrapped up GAC. We're chilling with some Belatra. How's the stream on your side, sir? Use a special burn to sort of get... I mean, we're fine with that, but... Is this actually worth putting in yet? We need to level up, like, slightly more, I think. I think this is better for the moment. Now we're burp. +1 income bronze. How does energy potion level up? There's probably +1 haste seconds, which is still not bad, actually. Yeah, why not? We still need to level up. Like, we're not that strong for this first fight. The moment that we can put this in with this plus this, we'll be in a pretty cozy spot. Slow. Dude, something about this meta is very, very slow right now. The fights are just meaty. Like, they take some elbow grease to get there. So we got the lifesteal Fang to try to carry us over the top, but they have 100 natural base health difference on us. I don't know. We might be okay. They have 2 shield items. We might actually just get them on ramp attrition. Although, this lost a multicast for having weapon. Yeah, we lose to the sandstorm just on sheer base health. Like, we would win given a long enough period of time, but it's 300 health versus 200. Fuck. Alright. We need money. That's not money? Wait, we got a second runic potion? That's not even that good here, to be honest. Okay, out, in, and I think we're cooking. Rightmost poison has +2? Yeah, I don't mind that. We are still quite broke. We don't have friends. I don't think he offers much good stuff if you don't have a friend. Potion shopping? Do I actually win this? I actually think I do. But this might be better for econ. I'm so fucking squishy baseline. Come on, man. %4 crit chance hits. Yeah. We've got actual, like, slight tempo now. That's useless. Oh well. We don't have any medium items. Drinking potion is actually quite fun. I do think we're benefiting from having that regen rolling right now, unfortunately. Drinking potion will be the next step. I might actually just take that. I think this is free meat. No, that's chest. Oh no, wasn't the mushroom +4 golds? We literally just lost 1 gold for no reason. I'm not sure who's favored here. They look better off the rip, but I think I might be able to go long. Nope, not even fucking close. Well, fair enough, I guess. I don't know that we're actually, like, too buried to this. Like, it's definitely not a bad item, but I don't know that we're staying there long term. Bottle lighting is definitely not. Stop fucking giving me these items, man. I don't think there's too much medium stuff we want to buy if we're going for Potion Slinger. That's not a good item to get Obsidian on. If we got Toxic smelling salts, that would actually be kind of nice. We're not really doing much of a de-slowing right now. Maybe if that transforms decently. I don't know that we win that. But these options are kind of bad, so... Oh, it's a weapon, so we lost the multicast. We are doing some damage to keep the shield down. Actually, we might be fine. We are more than fine. Buy small items at +1. Currently gains +1 poison. This is like a alternate version of this. Problem is, it doesn't reload the potions. Free chunk of blood at the start of each day. It's kind of an econ. At only 7 seconds, though, is the problem. This is actually not bad. It is a weapon, so it would gain lifesteal. This might be kind of fun. So we'll use this to enchant this with lifesteal. Now we just need more potions to be in the mix. Well, you can start running this too. It's only day 3, I might just take the income. Alright, I think we need the full slots to actually make the most uses of this plus this. This might be a little bit too heavy on supporting stuff and not enough actual potions, but we'll see. Also, he's a low up on it. That does not help. We're fucking done. I mean, perhaps not. This is a decent engine, but the freezing hurts. God damn. They got fucking mode. 430 damage, 430 healing. Pretty much my entire health bar worth of healing. Why did you heal? Oh, because it's also a lifesteal. Yeah, we literally healed for more than 500 health. Great bronze tier. Maybe we just upgrade this. We got another charged lightning. Now, the problem is we only enchant 2, so we can't actually go in, but that does at least give us a free upgrade, kind of. Not really that good here, but it's a potion. We have a lot of small items we want to sell, actually. Oh, we need to use this now. We are now happy to have these. Very much so. I think we are very much weapon-oriented at this point. We have 2 runic that we don't necessarily want to stay on, but for the moment, it is synergy. I don't know what tools mean, because like a lot of this isn't tool, it's just potion tag. Sure. I don't know, I think we could work towards some better potions to use here. But the setup feels pretty solid. Yeah, we're fucking mowing. Not a skill. I might not mind having more. This is a solid item. I suppose this is kind of an engine. Do we care about the day over day free reagent? We're not really looking for the cell passive because we would rather transform them for the +5, but it at least gives us stuff to transform. When you freeze, poison 6. It's quite good, but we can't work with that. Yeah, that's just value. And I really like the Philosopher's Stone, but I don't think it's the build that we're running. That's just on, but we don't actually have that much poison stuff. In fact, we're only running one at this point. If we could get a toxic enchant for this would be very interesting. Yeah, they do not seem to have a real build. They're not online yet. We very much are. We could boost our damage on the Vial Launcher. Maybe we just look for silvers, just look for upgrades. Slightly better. Although this is technically better ordering. When you freeze, this gains burn the first time you fall below half health each fight. Freeze all enemy items for plus 1 second. This is actually like a really solid item. Okay. Regen potion is kind of fun. We're leaning more offensive at the moment. We've got a mix of poison, health reduction, and like a machine gun lifesteal launcher. I might regret it, but I'm leaving that behind. Oh man, Blockers is such a fun. Like, I really enjoy regen builds. I do think we want to pick this up. Technically speaking, if we get this to gold, we wouldn't mind running another weapon potion. We already had the death caps to try to transform. Didn't think about that. I don't think we care about ammo items since we have Athenor. Just 1 XP. There is definitely a possibility that this will fall off, but God is a good start. Yeah, absolutely. I would not mind more fights. Well, it's a heck of a thing to roll, but it does not suit our purposes. If we're just not, I mean, we did see one transform event roll, but I'm not seeing it that often. It's only freeze one item for 1 second. I don't feel too tempted for our current build. Man, if there was ever a world where we could actually just get a bunch of toxic potions with a little bit of ammo skill support, we could ditch Athador for Bobby Fields and just have the Vile Launcher go fucking crazy, but we would be at risk of falling off a bit. Is this ever worth? It's literally, this would be 8 slots combo for only 2 potions. There's no way that's worth. Very cool item, though. I am quite behind on skill. I'm not behind on damage presence. That's for fucking sure. No upgrades. The fact that this is medium size, I don't know, this doesn't make too much sense to me. Like, obviously, they're looking for you to juice the damage up to leverage the double, but for medium size, I think we're just on this. We really need skills, but I wouldn't mind upgrading this either. I would not mind that. We don't ramp it too much unless we can get Toxic Enchant on this, but Strength Potion would be kind of lovely here. Although, I don't think this can crit. XP versus... If we could roll a medium toxic fire launcher, that'd be insane, but the odds of that have to be so low. Maybe just rolling for a toxic potion is the wiser choice. Wait, that actually hits. Wait, that'll fire on both of these. Would this not totally just work? This is actually kind of fucking good. We're going to poison so fast. It's a potion weapon, but it's 13-second cooldown. It's the opposite of what we want. We've got a bit of a build going. They do have power drill. It only proc 24 or 3 times. Wait, so does it not proc on this? Does this activating not count as used? That's a bit of a shame, if that's true. We do burn a fair amount. When you burn poison, when you poison burn. Isn't that net less than chemical fire upgrade though? This will stack a decent amount actually. If we can get either fire or poison on this, this will scale decently well. Even though I think it was technically less than the other option. Buy 3 transform. We need to find one more. Bit more burn. Lifesteal weapons have a 100% crit chance, but again, I don't think this. Also, it's hard. I don't think this can crit because it's not even proccing the venom. We're not really in the market for this stuff. We might find a reagent at least. I lied. We do want that. Okay, no Ghost Pepper's hard, but what's his actual passive? Because we do burn. When you burn, gain regeneration, I would not mind that one bit. Burn items have plus burn, I would not mind that one. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Not what I was looking for, but that is not a low roll by any means. I think we go fishing for a toxic potion again. That's not a potion. Not exactly bad, but it's not synergetic. That might be worth hanging on to just in case, though. Is that better than this? Kind of. It is longer cooldown, too, unfortunately. I think that might be correct. Although ordering-wise, we still want this to be... I really just need this to flip. Come on, man. We might just end up ditching this. It is, like, a really solid item. Alright. Not a big fan of the freezes. That's kind of nuts. Okay, that'll flip us. And it's a Hemlock. Even better. We got another catalyst. Shiny Myrrh multicast. We can try to reroll the shiny on something else. This may have been a mistake. I mean, it would give us a chance at like Toxic Vial, but that is an upgrade. That is just straight up better. Okay. You have proven yourself. Burn items? That is an upgrade. Do we care about cooldown? Okay, this would actually be solid. Still no skills. I just need to start trying to like mass collect skills at this point. We're so fucking far behind on them. Large item could try to find Athenor, but it's not like groundbreaking. Who the fuck are you? Shit's about to get weird, I think. We definitely want that. God, that's a fucking good item. The price tag doesn't even surprise me. It wouldn't work that well for my build anyway, even if we could afford it. But that is like a game-winning item. And you would have this on top. Not sure between these two. Alright, we're fucking broke. I already know. There's not it. Well, Athenor. Athanor might actually not be bad either. I feel like Via Launcher will probably end up being more impressive. Yeah. There it is. Alright. Catalysts, I have very mixed feelings on. I was not even looking, but I don't think I needed to. 156, yep. Still no catalyst progress. This should not be this hard to find reagents. For generating them. I either got 2 or 3. Alright. I am no longer asking. Thank you. I don't know how good max skills are. I mean, that's not bad. See, that would almost like let us get off of Athanor. Is that unhinged to question? Yeah, we only ramp damage when we reload, so Athanor is still like a crucial part of this, I think. Certainly, we're happy to see this, though. You are used. I mean, that's a pretty good thing. Doesn't entirely fit our build. Huh? Is that worth it? I mean, we'll keep leveling up. They have a lot of health. I do not know if I win these. I'm pretty sure I do not. Diamond Frost Potion, so when it upgrades, it's more and has multicast somehow? Where is the multicast coming from? Oh. Gotcha. That seems like a respectable item. You're basically just repeating this potion in this slot and this slot. We are starting to fall off a bit, or we need to figure out a way to get more power. I feel like this isn't actually that good. We would already... We're already remaking more haste by the time that the cooldown comes back up, right? Like, it's already going infinite. Interesting. I just need skills, man. Where the fuck are skills at? We should win that. Not good. It is a skill, which I was bitching about not having. Feels like cost is becoming less worth it. That looks dangerous. I'm just gonna get one shot. Yep. It's all. If I could just get to 7, I'll be content. That is a hell of a thing. Actually, maybe that's supposed to be considerable here. We just go more disruption. How much do we actually care about this? I don't think there's any purpose to doing this. Probably not. This would be pretty good to hit. Nope. That's a cool item. I don't understand that item too much. The fact that it reloads itself seems to be the significant part. Out there are items that trigger off of reloading. I mean, this does, but that's too slow. That's terrifying. No. We do satisfy noisy cricket, but that's kind of for going wide. Like, plus 30 isn't actually that big of a difference for us. That fires way too fast. I guess it's more than nothing. It's possible I should just take this. So they have only lost once. Yeah, I don't know. This build was very, very strong. It just didn't have a transition point. $7,000 burn. How did they actually get it to fire off twice? That would be very nice to have. First 5 times you poison, charge 1 burn item 1 second, so I assume they just kept hitting it on this. This didn't go off at all, this only went off once. Okay, this is the second fucking time that Brewmaster has high rolled me. That's so annoying. I've seen Brewmaster exactly twice, and both times they gave multicast on, like, The carry potion. Eh. I just was not skillful enough. Well, alright. I think we'll do some Marvel Rivals later tonight if I can figure out why it's running like absolute garbage right now. Otherwise, I think that'll be it for now. Thanks for hanging out. We will be back against Okay. We've fought him recently. We shall see. Anyway, take care. Later.